for 40 odd something hours. The sweat on my back's got my shirt soaked and sour. And oh, it's already gone. Second night's coming and I'm spinning back around. We're all caught up, can't hear or feel the sound. And oh, it's already gone. And here comes the feeling when you don't got nothing, and all you want to do is get up and start running. You can't hide long cause you know it's gonna start up again. Here's one thing that I know for certain, this life's too short to be worrying about you hurting for long. Oh, it's already gone. Got time but money's not something that's free. Since the roll of the dice never rolls back to me. And oh, it's already gone. A bird in my hand, two cans in the other, start spinning around. Now here comes another, and oh, it's already gone. And here comes the feeling when you don't got nothing, and all you want to do is get up and start running. You can't hide long cause you know it's gonna start up again. Here's one thing that I know for certain, this life's too short to be worried about you hurting for long. Oh, it's already gone. And all you want to do is get up and start running. You can't hide long cause you know it's gonna start up again. Here's one thing that I know for certain, this life's too short to be worried about you hurting for long. Well, it's already gone. Already gone. It's already gone. Go.
What is up, Jags fans? We are here on a Tuesday night. Usually we do film breakdowns on Tuesday nights, but I'm not breaking down that preseason game. I'm sorry if you were expecting a breakdown. It's not going to happen because we have better news. We have our 53-man roster set. Some surprises, some undrafted free agents made the team. A lot of guys from 2024 being cut. But we're going to get into all that. We're going to look at everybody, the roster. We're going to look at what that means for the team, how the team may use them. But first of all, this is a fan show. I'm a fan. You guys are fans. So get into the comments. This is a comment-driven live show. All our shows are live. All our shows are driven by you guys. So get in the comments. If you're a lurker and you just like to watch, get in the comments and give me your thoughts. I try to hit as many comments as I possibly can. If you're watching it back on VOD, I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. You're the real ones. I think like 80% of views. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know if y'all heard that, but I'm also doing a fantasy draft. And I'm not one of these people that like boards y'all with fantasy. I'm not going to do this. I'm just letting you know this is happening right now. I have Barkley, McConkney, and Bowers. I'm on the clock here. I kind of, yeah, I could use, and my name is Cohen to the Super Bowl, by the way. Cohen to the Super Bowl. So Tyreek Hill, JSN, Garrett Wilson. I'm not looking at the comments right now. Do I just take Joe Burrow and just like eat at quarterback? I kind of like that idea. I get a little thin at running back. I know y'all hate this. I'm sorry. Running back is real thin. I don't really love any of these running backs, to be honest. I have a pick coming up here in a second. I'm sorry, guys. I know y'all hate this. If this is your first time here, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This isn't usually what I do. Um, I have a running back pick coming up. I like Kenneth Walker, so I could take one of these guys. I'm looking at the comments here real quick. I already took Bowers. Chuba Hubbard, really? I actually don't hate that. I don't hate Chuba Hubbard. Hmm. Yeah, let's go Chuba. I like that. All right, I'm coming up here in a second, but we will get that. I'm sorry. I know the worst thing in life is like looking at other people's fantasy teams. I hate that. I'm sorry. It just happened in my show intro that my pick came up. And warning, I had the second pick, so I have another one coming up here in a second. So again, well, I don't know where I was, but fan show, get in the comments. Thank you for watching the VODs, all of that. We're going to talk about the Jags depth chart. I promise. It's going to be really good. So this is a fan show. So I'm going to get to a couple comments here. Then we're going to take a look at the depth chart. Not the depth chart. We're going to look at the 53 man and all of that. First one in the chat was Preston Timms, who said today was a final salute to the bulky era. Nothing left on the schedule other than start the regular season. Feels good. What's up, United? Not much. My job has expanded my role due to our expansion. So I have been dog tired the last 2 weeks. Everyone's tired. Listen, you all, whether you're in school or whether you work, you're dog tired too. I'm not sitting here saying I got something going on that y'all don't, but I'm telling you, I'm in the trenches with y'all. I'm in the trenches. I'm falling asleep at like 9, 10 p.m. I'm sorry. This is not like me. All right. So as you can see, I do need another wide receiver or I go quarterback. Do I go Joe Burrow here? I could find a receiver. I could get Joe Burrow and I could just like be solid at quarterback all year. Man, I'm having a hard time not going Joe Burrow. I could go Tyreek, I could go Garrett Wilson. I mean, all these receivers are just meh to me. I'm solid everywhere. I think if I go Joe Burrow, I'm set. I'm gonna do it. I'm going cool Joe Burrow. Is that his name? I don't know. Okay. You won't hear from me. You won't hear from this for a while because I had the second pick. All right. So thank you, Preston. Yes, tired, doing good. I'm focused, guys. I'm sorry. This isn't a film breakdown, so don't get on me. Seabridger says, "What up, Unk?" That's fair. That's fair. I mean, that's fair. Unk's a term of endearment, right? I know it's like you're old, but like it's like an old guy I love, right? Isn't that like what the Unk is? Raiden Shogun says, "Hello, what up, Pokey?" Pokey is on Twitch at Pokey443. Follow Raiden. Raiden's grinding Twitch. Twitch is a grind. So help Raiden out. Robert Lamison says, Duval. DJM says, Jason's on. What up, DJM? Kyle says, yo. What up, Kyle? Chris Riddle says, ninth. Self-awareness. We always appreciate self-awareness. I'm so backed up on comments here. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. I'm going to show the roster, and then I'm going to. It hasn't been a while, DJM. I did a show last Tuesday. I broke down the film of the preseason game where our starters actually played. If you haven't watched it yet, go back and watch it. We will be doing film breakdowns every Tuesday night. And then once the season starts, we'll do Friday night shows too. Like I said, I've been busy. I'm out here grinding. Okay. I'm sorry I'm not grinding YouTube. I would love to do that. I would love to grind YouTube. I'd love to do a show every day. I'd love to go on here and do like a 30-minute or a 10-minute show. Here's your Jags clip of the day. I'd love to do that. I would love to do that. Unfortunately, I own my home. I have to pay a mortgage and I have to pay my bills, which again, a lot of you can relate to. Maybe one day. But during the season, Friday night shows, we'll do Friday night shows. Tuesdays are film breakdowns. Besides this Tuesday. This Tuesday is 53-man roster reaction / look at Jaguars United fantasy team. Hasn't been a while. All right. I got to find this comment to get it off the screen. That's how far back I am. All right, let's take a look at we'll move this over here just so we don't lose it. Okay, so 53-man roster. Let's look at the offense first. We're gonna look at it quickly. You know what? Let's not do that. Let's hit the highlights here. These were my highlights. Caleb Ransall going on the IR. Don't love that. Sucks that he's on the IR. Would have wanted to see him. Everything coming out of he was started at Troy and then he was at Tulane. Everything about that was he was a super athletic guy. Would have loved to see another athlete in the secondary. I think if you would have paired that with Travis Hunter, now we have a pretty athletic secondary, but that's okay. Listen, that's tough. That's tough for Caleb. You guys probably have no idea what he's going through. I have no idea what he's going through, but being like, hey, we're not using you all year, that's got to be tough. I saw a tweet from UCF Jaguar talking about how it was very underreported. That's typically how things go this time of year. So it is what it is. We haven't had a chance to talk about this, but Fred Johnson traded to Philadelphia for the 7th round pick. I'm good with it. We basically rented him and then gave him back for a 7th. Pretty good. The 2 undrafted free agents, Danny Stigo from Minnesota, who had 5 sacks at Minnesota, that type of guy. And then BJ Green, who started at Arizona State and then went to Colorado. So he played with Travis Hunter. Both undrafted free agents on the D-line making the team. And the thing that I love the most about BJ Green was this picture came up once upon a time. This is BJ Green getting the rookie treatment, carrying pads, carrying helmets. Like, this is your boy. Now, I understand Stigo and Green, they're probably 52 and 53 on the roster. And there's a chance that they wake up tomorrow morning and the Jags have claimed someone from another team and then they get cut. That's tough. It's the reality of the NFL. These guys go through a lot of stress and anxiety having to go to bed knowing they may get cut tomorrow. But at least they're safe knowing that they will be on the practice squad probably if that does happen. And you do get compensated really well by being an NFL employee or employee of the Jaguars. So although at the same time, I do understand their anxiety and stress, these guys make a lot of money and that's what comes with it. So it's one of these like yin and yang type things, but I do love this picture. So those were the big things that stood out to me from the 53-man roster. I'd love to get your thoughts on the 53-man roster. We're about to take a look at the offense and defense, and we're actually going to go position by position, and I know it's going to take a while, and I know I will probably be here yapping about God knows what for the next hour and a half, but welcome to Jaguars United. This is what we do. It's one of the best Jaguar content shows out there. If you've been here for a while, you know that's true. I'm not going to say the best because I have a lot of good friends in this industry, and that would be a slight. There's guys that work way harder than me. There are. So it would be hard for me to come out here and be like, hey, I'm the best. Brother, I put in a fraction of the work of even some guys that don't even get as many views as me. And sometimes that makes me feel bad. But that's life. Life's tough. You never know. All right, I'm going to pick I found what I want to. Duval Dive. Travis in the building says, how many waiver wire claims do you think Gladstone will make? Great question. I hate this for the guys that are fringe roster guys. I really do, but probably a lot. He's obviously trying to rid this roster of anything that was previous administration. We saw that with the cuts to Javon Foster, to DeAndre Prince, to Chad Muma. Like they're trying to get these guys out of here, which, for the record, I am okay with. I would say to start the season, you'll probably see 2. I think you'll see 2 tomorrow. And that's why I kind of hesitated talking about those 2 guys, Stigro and Green, because I think those guys could be practice squad guys as early as tomorrow. But I want to save this a little bit for the position by position. Yeah, and if you were before this comment and it was a good comment, just type it again. This is a fan show, dude. We don't hate on people. We don't clown on people. Even if your take is, even if you're a fan of another team and it's a troll comment, I will show it and tell you why you're a troll. And I might even take a second to try to get to the heart of why you are a troll and like maybe what you've gone through in life and like why you feel the need to take your most precious asset, which is time, to come on here and to just to be a troll. Like something hurt you early in life, and we'll needle that out if we need to, because you know what? This is a show for fans. This is what we do. So I'm okay with any comment. I will ask, let's make it like, let's not have some inappropriate comments here. Like, I don't read them before I post them. Please don't. Like, I don't have any moderators. Like, a lot of like students watch this show, right? So I try to keep it at a certain level of like, I'm an adult, I'm gonna talk like an adult, but at the same time, like, I want everyone to get Jags content. So you can understand where I'm at. So if you'll just meet me there in the middle, we can talk Jags and keep it like, where it needs to be. A wide receiver. I missed. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Again, this won't happen too often. I have the second pick, so it's going to go back to back pretty quick. All right, so I need a receiver really bad. Rashee Rice, do I go Calvin Ridley? Oof. Oh, let's see what they're saying about Travis Hunter. If your league counts as receiving stats as well, be aggressive in pursuing this unique playmaker whose potential for splash plays could reshape the landscape. If not, he's likely. Okay, stop it. We're not doing that. This is easy. This is easy. This is the easiest pick of my life. Easiest pick of my life. We're going to smash that Travis Hunter button so quick. I probably do need to get another receiver that I can put in the flex, just in case. My phone's about to blow up from everyone in this league that's like, Travis Hunter, really, really, really? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, I'm one pick away. There we go. All right, what do I do here? Obviously, it's Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter. Yeah, he does. He really does. Waddle, Tyreek's going to quit in 5 games. Is Waddle the pick here? I need help, guys. I hate doing this. I hate putting this on you all. I know y'all do not. You have your own fantasy teams. You don't care about mine, but just help me here. Like I'm torn between Waddle, Devonta Smith. Like what? Why is Rashee Rice? I know, Callie Jag. I need help. I think Ridley's gonna put up numbers. I think I'm going Ridley. I really am. Sorry. We're gonna put that away right there. We're gonna put that there. Okay. All right. All right, let's look at the roster. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Calvin. Okay, Calvin's coming in. Thank you, Rain. Okay, so basically y'all are between Devonta Smith and Calvin Ridley. Yep. Thank you. Seriously, guys, like I'm so sorry. I know, like, whenever you have like a coworker or whatever classmate, again, a lot of students watch this. You have a coworker come up to you and is like, "Hey, look at my fantasy team." You're like, "Brother, this is the last thing I want to look at right now is your fantasy team." I get that. Like, I seriously get that. So I'm sorry. I do apologize. This is happening. Like, I'm sorry. I'm always honest with you guys. I didn't set the draft time. Okay. And if Shay, channel member, football insider, football know it all, football guru says Ridley's going to put up numbers, then we're good. All right. For the love of God, let's look at these rosters. All right. Let's start with the offense. Let me pull it up for y'all because I know y'all are impatient and you want me to pull up everything before I show it. All right. So here's the offense. I'll get out of your way. All right. Quarterbacks, Nick Mullins, Trevor Lawrence. Obviously, the notable cuts here are Johnny Wofford, Jacksonville's own, and Seth Hennigan. I personally would have liked to seen Seth Hennigan make this team. I understand the Nick Mullins background with the Liam Cohen system and the James Gladstone connection. I get all that. Seth Hennigan had a great camp and a great preseason, highest graded rookie quarterback. I hope no one poaches him off of our practice squad. I was talking to someone today, and I said that it's definitely going to be a situation where the Colts or the Titans cherry pick Hennigan off of our practice squad. I'd be willing to bet money that one of our division rivals snakes Hennigan off of our practice squad. I don't know. Maybe they looked at it and said, we have Kyle Trask. He was there with Cohen, but I think I would rather have Hennigan than Trask, but I would rather have Trask than Mullins. So I'm with you there, Social Alki. I really am. I'm telling you. This division's cutthroat, man. They're picking people up left and right from other teams, trying to get playbook information. Like it happens. It really does happens. Pickens to the Raiders for a fifth. Pickett, I don't really like Pickett that much. Seth on the practice squad would be nice, but yeah, I see someone coming for him. I mean, that's how this division works. It really is. So obviously the big ones are Hennigan and Wofford. Wofford's probably done in the league. Hennigan, I think, has a future. I really do. Running backs, 4 running backs, which is funny because Liam Cohen, who we all had painted as this man of honesty, said he wanted to keep 3 running backs. And he didn't say he was going to keep 3 running backs, but he said he wanted to keep 3 running backs. And I'm sitting here thinking, you can't stash LeQuint Allen because you drafted him and he's actually a legit running back. Bayshaw Tootin, there's no way you cut because he's a legit stud. And then Tank Bigsby and ETN, you can get trade value for. So my thought here is that one of those first 2 guys here, ETN or Bigsby, is going to be trade bait. Not week 1, not week 2, not week 3, week 4, 5, 6. A running back goes down. And then now suddenly when your running back goes down and you have no running game, and then all of a sudden ETN Jr. or Tank Bigsby suddenly look like the missing piece to your puzzle to make a playoff run. And I think that's when Gladstone will pounce and get a nice 6th or 5th round pick out of him. But I love Tootin. I love Allen Jr. Obviously, Kevin Harris didn't make the squad. Jaquindon Jackson, who a lot of people liked, also didn't make the squad at running back. But that 4 running back is wild. Now, if you think about where we're at, we only kept 5 wide receivers. Maybe you could think about LeQuint Allen as a hybrid type guy, but they did also keep a lot of offensive linemen. So we'll see. So quarterback and running backs, let's get your thoughts on that. Trammell, 5th wide receiver. Yikes. I mean, we're not a wide receiver yet, but considering who they cut, I think Trammell was better than the guys they cut. Joshua Cephas. Okay. I'm coming up in pick. Just a heads up, guys. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm coming up on a pick. I'm so sorry. LeQuint Allen is 4. Trammell probably getting replaced soon. Maybe. He didn't quite say that. I know. He's tactical about what he says. He meant keep 3 on game days. Oh, sorry, Sea Breacher. Channel member with this. What is this picture? I wish I could zoom in on this picture. I will one day. ETN for 1,000 rushing yards is my new hot take since you nominated my last one last week for Ice Bucket Challenge. I do like Preston Tim's comments. I don't know if I love this take, and this is where I'm conflicted because I do like Preston usually comes in with some bangers. So now I'm conflicted. I hope so. Does that answer count? I hope so. Moment of silence for Patrick Herbert, who didn't make it. Will Hunter play some cornerback week 1? Abso-freaking-lutely, Richie. It's why they drafted him. I think week 1 is probably when he'll play the most snaps at corner, if I had to guess. Jaquin to the practice squad. Yeah, I would guess that's probably going to happen for sure. Wide receiver's not done. Maybe. I like our wide receiver room. I really do. De'Ami Brown, Brian Thomas Jr., Parker Washington, Travis Hunter. Sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. God, I feel so terrible. I do. This is not me. This is not me. I hate this. Here's the question. I don't really care. I'm gonna win this league. Do I just go banger Cam Little right here, or do I go deep? I mean, defenses are gonna be here. Here's what I'm thinking here. Defenses are gonna be marginal with their points. Every other player from here on out, I have another pick for my first player off the bench. Everyone else, you end up cutting and trading and all this stuff. I think the biggest difference is going to be with Cam Little. If he's hitting 70, first of all, I don't like kickers in fantasy leagues at all. This is super early for a kicker, but after watching Cam Little hit a 70-yarder, if this brother can give me 7 points on one kick and then hit a 50-yarder with another 5 in any given game, what's your next? I mean, I feel like this is actually a smart pick. This is not a homer pick. Don't care. Don't care at all. This is actually a smart pick. Cam Little will score you points in fantasy. I don't think kickers should be a part of fantasy at all. But like I said, if this guy can hit 70-yarders, that is going to score you freaking points. Haters aren't going to like it. But Cam Little could like I said, I have a pick coming up right now. So my first bench player is going to be a really good player. I wanted Cam Little because I legit think he's going to be. Yes, I could have gotten him later. But as I've always said with the NFL, if you got your guy, take your guy. I'm going to win already. I got Saquon, Chuba Hubbard, McConkney, Travis Hunter, Brock Bowers. I'm solid. Q Revere with the $2. Thank you, Q Revere. I appreciate that. That means a lot that you guys would give money to. Sorry. One more. All right, now I need. What do you? I saw Pickens, Matthew Golden, George Pickens. They have CeeDee Lamb is the only problem. Olave. I mean, Olave's pretty low here. Pittman Jr. That's really low for Pittman Jr. Cup, Tracy. You guys are all saying different things. You're not helping me. All right. Q Revere gave $2. So I'm going Pickens. He's just, I don't know. Pickens it is. Yeah. Okay. Pickens it is. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. All right. Back to the Jags. Yeah, I should have. You're right. I should have. Thanks for the $2. Cam Little will be the best Jags kicker when his career is over. Yeah, I mean, he's probably already the best Jags kicker. That's not a doubt in my mind. Football version of From the Logo Cam Little. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. That's on me. I have apologized so many times, Jacob, and you're here all the time. You know this is not what we do. Okay? All right. Wide receivers. De'Ami Brown, Brian Thomas Jr., Parker Washington, Travis Hunter, Austin Trammell. Obviously, the notable cuts, Joshua Cephas, Darius Lattiser. If I'm between Austin Trammell and Joshua Cephas, I think I'm okay either way. Trammell did show me more in the preseason, and he can return kicks. So I feel like this is a no-brainer. But I think like a lot of you said, that wide receiver I'm staying on it. The wide receiver spot, that fifth spot, is probably going to be, there's going to be some movement. They'll probably add a guy from another roster. Trammell will be a practice squad guy. He'll have a great career in the NFL as a practice squad, fringe roster guy. I'll take that. I'm okay with this. I think our four, honestly, like our four are pretty freaking solid. Like they really are. Like our four are pretty freaking solid. So from what I've seen out of De'Ami Brown and Parker Washington, if that's your 3 and 4, that's pretty good. That's pretty freaking good. Great wide receiver, great core wide receiver room. I almost took Pittman. I almost did. Yeah. Dak going to throw Lamb and Turbin over Pickens. I agree. I didn't love the Pickens pick. I really didn't. So Jason, after we made the cuts, what are you most concerned about and have our needs changed? I'm going to stay with the offense for now. I haven't gotten to the defense yet. I think my concerns would be on the defense, John. I'm fine with the offense, especially the way, which is a great transition, Hunter Long, Brenton Strange, Johnny Munt. The way that I saw Hunter Long and Johnny Munt play as blockers, like I'm okay with the offense. I like our offensive line. When you look at Chuma Adoga for depth, when you look at Cole Van Lannon when he gets healthy for depth, Wyatt Milam for depth, like I actually kind of like our offensive line. I really do. I like Trevor Lawrence. I like our running back room. I love our receiver room, and I like our tight end room. I think on offense we're set. And when you get a guy like Liam Cohen and James Gladstone, you know they're going to do the best they can for the offense. And this is year 1. This isn't like year 2. Imagine what year 2, year 3, and year 4 are going to look like with Gladstone and Cohen at the helm. This offense is going to be humming. So for year 1, with half of a bulky roster, I like this. So I'll probably answer your question when we get to the defense, John. Gladstone is from the Rams. Got to give a white dude in the room. I actually agree with you. How are you feeling about backup quarterback? I do not like Nick Mullins. If Trevor had this extensive history of staying healthy every game, I'd be like, yes, great guy to be in the film room. But based off the last 2 years, Trevor has shown us that he's going to miss some games. If Nick Mullins is our quarterback, we will probably lose all of those games. At least with Seth Hennigan, I would have a little bit of optimism that this guy could pop off. I do not have that with Nick Mullins. So I do not love it. They want a big body wide receiver there. Do they? I mean, we want that, but do they? I really don't know. Johnny needs more targets than he will. He'll get it. O-line's got depth and versatility. I like our offensive line. Jason. Yes, Jonah Monheim did make it. He did make it. I think it's a big reason why they moved on from Fred Johnson. I think it's a big reason why they moved on from I've forgotten his name. That's how far along we are from our backup center, Luke Fortner. Yeah. You're good. Some people overreact to backup quarterback. If Trevor gets injured, season's over anyways. Good point. But with C. Reacher, to be fair, We do have a history of Trevor missing like 3 to 4 games. In that case, you want a guy that can like win you like 1, maybe 2. You know what I mean? Low key. Low key. Yeah. I got it, Travis. I got it. It took me a second, but I got it. Sean Payton confirmed they were going for Veal. Vel. I don't know. All right, let's finish. Like I said, a quick cap on the tight end room. I do like the tight end room a lot. After watching the film, Hunter Long and Johnny Munt, I saw them make blocks that rivaled offensive linemen. I have a pick coming up. I hate to tell you all this. I do have a pick coming up. But they had that rivaled offensive lineman. So I'll take that from the tight end room. Britton Strange is obviously kind of blossoming. So I will take that as well. I'm okay with the tight end room. I like it. 3 tight ends. They run a lot of 2 tight end sets. So if there's an injury, you can see an addition there somewhere. I want to move on to the offensive line, but my pick's about to come up, so I don't want to start it and then try to remember where I was at. I actually have 20 seconds, so let's just take a look at who's on the board. Oh, there we go. All right. All right. Do I go defense? This is my team. Okay, so basically I need a defense. This doesn't work for some reason. Okay, I need a defense and then bench. So do I go defense here? Or do I go like best player available? I'll scroll down a little bit. Tank Bigsby's on the board. Jalen Warren, Jordan Addison. He's suspended though. How long is he suspended for? He's suspended. I don't know. 9/28. He can't even play till the end of September. Eckler on the bench. Defense. Texans are. See, this is all mid, dude. Like from Texans to Eagles, you're probably getting the same amount of points. So I'm gonna hold off on the defense. Click running backs. Jalen Warren, Caleb Johnson. Hate that. Eckler, Cam Scattaboo, Tank Bigsby. This isn't great. Zach Charbonnet, he's a guy who gets injured. Jalen Warren, right? It's Jalen Warren, right? This is the pick. It's Jalen Warren. It's got to be Jalen Warren. What'd Shay say? Sorry, guys. What did Shay say? Oh, yeah. No, you're right. You're right. All right, I'm gonna leave this up. Offensive line. I love what they did. I mean, trading Luke Fortner and getting a pick. Huge. Getting a pick for him. Getting a pick for Fred Johnson. He was a 7th round pick. Huge. I like it. I like our offensive line. I really do. I think they were good players. Javon Foster, the only guy that was notable that was cut. 2024 4th round pick. You do hate seeing a guy that was drafted a year ago in the 4th round at pick 114 getting cut, but it is what it is. Do I go defense here? Just have the best defense. The problem is it's like Texans, Steelers, Broncos, Vikings. Like, I don't want the Texans defense. Steelers defense actually might be kind of raw. We're taking the Steelers defense, 100%. My boy Jalen, my boy TJ, yeah, we got it. We got it. Can you rank our starting linemen? Broncos? Really? Really over the Steelers? Really? Broncos? Really? Really, guys? I'm down. This is on y'all. This is on y'all, by the way. Just so y'all know, this is on y'all. This is on y'all. All right. I know. That's what I was saying, DJM. Whatever. Eagle, get out of here. I'm not taking Eagles. All right. Ranking them. All right. Off the rip. No thoughts. No thoughts here. There's a lot of gray areas with the offensive line here. I'm going to say, oh, gosh, that's a great question, Sea Breacher. From what I've seen or what I feel, I don't know. Shabby. Stevens is old. Okay. We'll go. Based on what I've seen, Ezra Cleveland, and seeing this year, Ezra Cleveland, Anton Harrison, Chuma Adoga, Walker Little, Robert Hainsey, Jonah Monheim, Patrick McCarry, Wyatt Milam, Cole Van Lannon, maybe switch those last two. But this, you're right. I mean, maybe that's why I like this offensive line, because you could have taken those names, shaken them up, thrown them back out, and you could have been right. Ezra Cleveland's looked good this year so far in preseason. Jonah Monheim's looked really good. Chuma Adoga's looked really good. Cole Van Lannon's looked good until he got injured. Robert Hainsey's looked really good. McCarry, I haven't really noticed him either way. I don't know. Walker Little has been good in certain situations. That's a good question. That's a good. Okay. A couple of comments, and then we will move on to the defense. Is Walker Little elite enough to protect the blind side, or is there concern? There's concern. There is 100% concern. Balky's losers shown the door after years of taking up space. A+. Well, on the defense is where you'll definitely see the bulky losers. 100%. Wish we would have seen more of Milan, but he's hurt, right? He is hurt, but he should be back. He wasn't put on like the IL or anything like that. So if we do get rid of running back who bites the curb between Tank and ETN, I think in a trade situation, ETN gets traded based on the contract. I think you get less value out of him draft pick wise, but for the team long term, I think you would take a lesser draft pick and have a guy who now all three of your backs you have under contract for a while. That's what I think. McCarr looked like a confused Bush League kid pulling us the Saints. That's not good. McCarry, Ezra, Anton, Little, Monheim, Milam, Hainsey, Adoga. I thought Adoga looked good. Did you not, Travis? Okay, that's fine. I trust Travis. I really do. I do. I trust him. I would trust Travis with my PIN number. I would. Mainly because there's not a lot in there and he wouldn't be able to get much out. But I would still trust him with that PIN number 100%. All right, let's look at the defense. How do you feel about that? Defense. D-line. A lot of players. A lot of players on here. Not going to read them out. The notable ones obviously being Danny Strigo and BJ Green. We already kind of talked about them a little bit. Colin Saunders, I like that he made the team. He wasn't just a camp body. Devon Hamilton, obviously they like him. Austin Johnson, I like that. Again, another guy that could be there. Eli Mostert, a big name that was cut. Jordan Jefferson, a 2024 4th-round pick, a 116th pick. Cut. Miles Cole, another 2024 pick, 7th-round pick, also cut. So the bulky D linemen with arm length guys did not survive the cut, which I am okay with. Macari at one, Trav, a little crazy to me. I don't know about Macari, Travis. I don't thought, Travis is really, really good at what he does, but sometimes he's wrong. You know what? I'll even go a step further. Often he's wrong, especially when we're debating. Brett Zimmerman says, how do you think Trevor is going to take it, though, if the Jags were to trade ETN, because those two were college roommates and they've been inseparable since they came into the league? I think at this point, Trevor's like, kind of, and again, I'm just guessing. He's like at a point where he's like, I have to put up or shut up this year, not contractually, but like for like pride. So I think the last thing he's thinking about is his college teammate. He's like, I got to get my ass throwing the ball down the field and them catching it. That would be what I would say, Brett. Preston agrees with. I don't love when people agree with Sea Reacher. I really don't. I wanted something from Mason Smith. Still up in the air about it. Fair. He didn't play a lot, but D-line's fantastic. The return of Saxonville. Daniel Thomas. Yeah, it's sad. We're not there yet, but you're right, Sunstain. Diesel. Mason plays so volatile. Sometimes doesn't look like he's even trying. I want to like him. I'm okay with this D-line. I mean, with the D-line for me, and I feel like most people would agree with me, you got to look at your edges, first of all. You got to look at your interior guys, and then who's your, like, backup edge in, like, speed situations. Josh Hines Allen and Trevon Walker are, like, a home run of two guys. They really are. I like Devon Hamilton. I think he's playing a lot. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, I need just the best player available right now. Best player available. I could use y'all's help. Can use y'all's help here. Javonte Williams. I mean, Jordan Addison, he's suspended. Do I just take a flyer on him? Okay, enough about the Jaguars, okay? We need Cohen to the Super Bowl needs y'all's help, all right? Javonte Williams, Jordan Addison, Jaden Reed, Darnell Mooney, Josh Downs, Jaden Higgins, Addison, Higgins, Tajay Spears, Tank Bigsby. I'm scrolling. Trey Benson, Zach Charbonnet, Jaden Blue, Tyler Algier. So running backs. Not great. We need best player available, Robbie. We need best player available. Like, best player available. Like, I mean, Jerome Ford does, I mean, do I take Tank? Do I just take Tank? I need help, guys. I got 18 seconds. I got 15 seconds. Addison, do I take a flyer on Addison? He'll be back. I'm gonna take Addison here, and then on my next wraparound pick, because I have the second pick, I will take Tank Bigsby. Charbonnet is only gonna play if what's his name gets hurt. If what's his name? Whatever. Walker. Is that his name? Let's see who these guys picked. Dak Prescott, Aaron Rodgers. Oh, we're in the Eckler just went. Oh, we're in the trenches, boys. A kicker. Did I start the kicker? I started the kick. I'm telling you, that Cam Little pick is not as bad as some of y'all think. Yeah, Kenneth Walker. Yeah. Okay. I was gonna be maybe, hopefully. Mooney and Reed are not bad. I'm going Tank, dude. I have to go Tank. I'm a Jags fan. I'm going Tank. Don't care. All right. Sorry, guys. Again, I apologize. It's not me. Forgive me. I'm sorry. All right. We were talking about your 4D lineman and then your backup edge being like the core of what you do. So Hines Allen, Trevon Walker. I like Devon Hamilton. If Arik Armstead is alive, then I think he will be good. Dewan Smoot has actually very impressed me. I made a comment on Club Jaguar, which is Wednesday night, which is tomorrow night, with Jordan DeLugo and UCF Jaguar, which I will be on. I made a comment like early when we first signed him that I was not happy with that pick, and I have been proven incredibly wrong. I like Dewan Smoot. So good with that. Ogba, I like that. Mason Smith, I think will still be a good guy. BJ Green, someone talked about already. So I like our D-line. Some of y'all said that. All kickers do is score points. I'm telling you, dude. And like all kickers do is score points, especially if you got a guy that can hit from 50 consistently. Like, how many 50-yard field goals in the Jaguars will 60-yard field goals? The Jaguars will be he will be getting 5, 6, 7, 5, 4, 5. He will be like one of the highest scoring players in the league. So, great question, boy McCoy. What are you going to argue with Jordan tomorrow? Here's the thing. Like, and listen, we're like an hour in. So, okay, let me okay. We're an hour in. You guys want a sneak peek on this? Okay. Pause, by the way. Pause. I don't plan these arguments with Jordan. However, when we first started the show, very first episode, I told them that I was going to be spicy. I was going to light them up and I was going to just play contrarian to all their opinions. Okay. It just worked out that Jordan, when he talks, I can find little wiggle rooms to disagree with him. So Jordan and me are actually like tight. Jordan and me we're boys. I like to debate with him because it brings a little bit of spice to the show. If it wasn't for that, genuinely, all three of us would just agree on everything. We really would. We're all like-minded. So I don't know, but in the moment, we'll find it. I like the safeties kept. We're not the safeties yet, Preston. Why are you getting ahead of me? I imagine Rance on IRs to replace Savage next season when they can afford to let him go. Good point. Very good point. So many edges, Gardick and Yasir. Am I blind here? Am I blind? I do not see Yasir. I see Gardick. He's a linebacker. I'm an idiot. Great point. They're both linebackers. All right. Bring in the juice. Jen Jag, the heel of Club Jag. He's not the heel. I got it. I'm an idiot. Listen, I'm a smooth brain. All right. I can't help it. I was born this way. Yeah. Jen Jag. Honestly, nobody works harder than Jordan. I literally cannot say enough good things about Jordan. I disagree with him because I love him. I promise you, nobody, well, Travis Holmes might. That's God, man. They both work so hard. Jeez, dude, that's tough. No one works harder than Travis and Jordan. No one does. I don't. I certainly don't. So both, I think, are top tier content creators. I love watching Travis's stuff. I think I relate more with Travis. Not that I'm trying to compare them because they're both like 1A, 1B. I just they are just both monsters at what they do. Like the fact that Travis and Jordan aren't on local radio is just a testament to local radio doesn't care about Jags fans. They really don't. Like, if you wanted a top tier show, you would put Jordan DeLugo and Travis Holmes on a show together. You really would. Those two guys work harder than anybody I know. They know more than anybody I know. They're legit. I cannot say enough good things about them. I am just glad, and this is the last bit of glazing that I'll do. I am just glad that both of them allow me to work with them on content creation. That's it. That's it for glazing. That's it. I love you. Hit Jordan with the political stuff. I do that. I can't help it. I have an inner troll in me that I cannot suppress. I'm sorry. Jordan works like a maniac. He does. Jordan can make 10-minute videos out of anything. I respect that. Yeah, he's a beast. When I saw our D-line linebacker depth, I see a versatile defensive scheme, being able to drop a guy and rush another and still get great pressure and make plays. And I can see that. Big deal. That's a great comment. It's a great comment. Love to see the passion out of Jordan on Club Jag, and it's only responding to you that brings it out. I think that's why I do it, Preston. I think that's why I do it. All Jags content creators are great. Love them all. UCF was my first, but you and Jordan are peak content. Yeah, UCF's great too. He really is. UCF's the OG. He was doing it before it was cool. We're all just trying to piggyback off of UCF, and there's something to be said for that. There really is. Mount Rushmore, Jags content creators. To me, I think you got to put, for YouTube wise, I think you got to put, who are those two guys? Dunn and Drew. Like they have a huge following. You got to put them up there. You got to put UCF up there. And then like Jordan and Travis. Those are my, I know Rushmore's 4, but those would be my, Dunn and Drew would be 1. UCF, Jordan, Travis. That's my Mount Rushmore of Jags content. Stop it. Stop it. I hope Coach Camp is not a bust. Who was our last good DC? Who was our DC when Doug Marrone was coach? I'm having a hard time remember. I like T-Wig. Admittedly, I don't watch a single thing he does. But, oh, boys, we're back. We're back. All right. All right. Best available player. Yeah. Todd Wash. Todd Wash, I mean, everyone hated him, but that defense was Saxonville. What do y'all think here? I need help, guys. I mean, I'm down to my last 3 picks. I only have 1 tight end. I only have 1 quarterback, but I'm good with Brock. I can save tight end. I can save quarterback. I probably don't need another tight end. Do I do Charbonnet? Brandon Ayuk, he had a bad year last year. Kyle Pitts? We're not taking Kyle Pitts? We are taking Kyle Pitts. I can save him, though. Maybe, though. Oof. Washington? I'm not taking Laviska Shenault. Who's the guy from Washington? Are you talking about Pitts for the memes? You got to take Pitts. Because he could pop off this year, right? Taking Pitts. Sorry. Cullen? Locked on Jags, Jags United, Gin Jags, Dunn and Drew. Do all dive. What now? Xavier Legette, Brandon Ayuk. I got 2 receivers, 2 running backs. Charb, I hate Charb. Isn't Ayuk a better play? Because Ayuk could pop off, right? Am I wrong here? Couldn't Ayuk pop off? Couldn't he get back to his old self? Nick Chubb? What about Nick Chubb? He's going to be good the first couple weeks because what's his name's out. Isn't Chubb the move here? The running back from Washington? What are you talking about? No, there's no running back from Washington available. Ja'Cory Smith? I don't know who that is. Ja'Cory Smith? He's not even on here. Chubb? I think Nick Chubb's the move. Oh, crap. Okay. Because Mixon's out. And we all know Pierce is not doing what he's supposed to do. Bill, who's Bill? Did I miss? Who was that? It's too late. It's too late. I took Nick Chubb. All right. I'm not even to linebackers yet. Logan Paul. I hate y'all sometimes. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Pitts was a huge steal. Yeah, exactly. 1-1, 100%. 100%. All right, let's look at the linebackers. Devin Lloyd, Foye Luakon, Ventrell Miller, Jack Kaiser, Seer Abdullah, Dennis Gardeck. I think that's probably all what we all saw coming. The only linebacker that was cut was Chad Muma, another bulky pick in 2022. He's a third-round pick. I mean, Chad Muma gets picked up, right? Like he's got to. I'm okay with this linebacking core. I think it's fine. Miller time. Yeah, I mean, Miller's definitely taking Devin Lloyd's job for sure. I like Jack Kaiser. Abdullah and Gardick are different play sets for sure. Combs. This team cannot be saved. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on here. It's. I don't know. Let's just move on. Darnell Savage. I know, Sea Breacher. I know. See, Darnell Savage, Ray Lane, special teams guy, Antonio Johnson, Eric Murray, Andrew Wingard. Okay with that. Right. I mean, the only safety that was cut of Cameron, Simon, Craig. I think we all kind of knew this safety was coming. Corners, Jordan Lewis, Tyson Campbell, Travis Hunter, Christian Braswell, Jerry Jones, Monteric Brown. Again, Christian Braswell probably being the only guy that was like probably a tweener. I mean, with the cut of DeAndre Prince, who was another bulky guy, a fifth-round guy. So on the defense, we had Jordan Jefferson, who was a fourth-round pick cut, Miles Cole, a seventh-round pick cut, Chad Muma, a third-round pick cut, and DeAndre Prince, a fifth-round pick cut. So bulky missed hard on those guys, which we all knew. And there's still guys that are like tweeners as far as like, are they going to contribute and make the team? Not sure, don't know. But there's your roster, boys. There's your roster. So how do y'all feel? How do you feel about the roster? We don't. I did take Pitts. Look at my team. Dude, my team's actually not bad, dude. Look at this. How do you? I still have a pick coming up. My team's not bad. Look, Joe Burrow, Saquon Barkley, Chuba Hubbard, Ladd McConkey, Travis Hunter, Brock Bowers, Calvin Ridley, the Broncos, Cam Little, George Pickens, Jalen Warren, Jordan Addison, Tank Bigsby, Kyle Pitts, and Nick Chubb. And everyone, do I take Bayshaw? That's kind of dumb, I think. Like, I need a backup quarterback, but if Joe Burrow gets hurt, I'm done. I can just pick up a guy. So I don't really need to draft one here. You guys got any like sleepers for me? You got any sleepers for me? Give me a sleeper. I don't need a quarterback. I got Joe Burrow. I can just pick up someone. I have like the second to last pick in the draft. Like, I'm fine. I need a sleeper. I got 58 seconds for a sleeper. Give me a sleeper that's someone that like people are not talking about. Stop it, Jarvis. I need a sleeper. I need you guys a sleeper. Who's Bill? Who is Bill? Krosky? Drafted. If you say Bill, who the heck is Bill? Who is Bill? Bill's defense? Okay. y'all are just trolling me at this point. Xavier Legette. I got 10 seconds, boys. I actually hate y'all. I actually hate all of y'all. Go to my team. Look, I'm winning. I'm absolutely winning this league. I know y'all don't care. Fantasy chat. Football. No, I'm not doing that. I don't know what any of those are. Plus. Who the heck is Bill? Bill. I know. I know. F minus. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. 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 C minus. Bob. Okay. Y'all are just messing with me. This isn't a bad team. I got Cam. We're solid. D plus. Okay. Y'all are just being mean. Belichick. I mean, my bench is kind of trash. My starters are good. My bench is kind of trash. Wide receiver. I got Travis Hunter. What do you mean? All right, Isaiah. I don't doubt that. I do not doubt that. All right, that's enough on my fantasy team. Boy with the dub. All right. All right. All right. Okay. What do you mean to do? I need a wide receiver. My receivers are McConkey, Hunter, and Ridley. And Pickens. And Jordan Addison. All right. That's it. That's it for me. That's it for me. I can't. I know there's like 450 people in here. Don't care. That's it. You guys are mean. I don't know who Bill is. My team's on a D minus. No, not in this league. I wish. Imagine watching this on pod. Listen, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing about this channel. All of y'all that watch this show have been watching this show for years. So I'm not worried about y'all leaving, okay? So I can do whatever I want because I know that you guys will watch no matter what because we talk Jags 73% of the time, right? Right? Thank you, Preston. Glad I came late to the show. I can now watch from the beginning, skipping the fantasy. Joke's on you, Chris. You can't skip the fantasy. He was here the whole time. Just busting your chops. All right, thanks, Big Diesel. I appreciate that. I got Little in the 15 round. I don't care. I wanted him. Cohen is winning Super Bowl, just not in this. I give you under 6.5 wins. All right, I'm out of here. Y'all suck. Y'all are awesome, but you also suck at the same time. You know if you suck and you know if you're awesome. Okay. We have good self-awareness around here. I do appreciate you guys. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Make sure to subscribe, like the show, hit the thumbs up button. I will be on Club Jaguar tomorrow on UCF Jaguars channel. It's me, UCF Jaguar, and Jordan DeLugo. Fun show. I love it. It's a good time. The comments are still rolling in fast. Wig is okay. Yeah, I know, Ascension. I know. One day. Maybe one day. Wouldn't that be wild if they're just like, hey, the thing about being like the voice of the Jags, it's not really about how good you are about talking about the Jags, it's how much sponsorship dollars you can bring in, which is the problem. Which is why when you're like, oh, if you're from Jacksonville, everyone on the Jacksonville local radio station is like super old and their takes are like old. And like, it's not like a bad thing. It's just like those guys bring in the sponsorship dollars and that's how those shows work. It's like, how many ads can you sell? And so that's what it turns into, which is why YouTube does way better than radio. So I think YouTube has kind of allowed the good people to come to the surface. Yeah, it is what it is. I can't go out and get Big Chief Tire and some bank to sponsor my show. So that's what it is. Unless some of y'all may own a tire company and a bank, in which case hit me up and we'll make it happen. Fire, ask them about your fantasy team tomorrow. Later, everybody. Go Jags. Not yet. Not yet. Clash Royale, though, I'm kind of a baller at Clash Royale. I'm not going to lie. I can take y'all on there. Have a good night. Rochester, have a good night. I love you all. I'll see you guys soon. As always, until next time, go Jags.